your small business efforts, those have not been in vain.
Well, thank you. We've had a number of tremendous successes that I'm very proud of businesses from Illinois moving up to Wisconsin. And the funny thing is, Jerry, that's why I had the liberal talk show host from Madison saying all those really creepy remarks about me.
God.
He was upset that I was cold calling Illinois businesses. And, that's all well and good to deny credibility to someone's method of recruiting business until that method's proven to work. And cold calling has recruited businesses to Wisconsin. In addition to that, we've helped grow businesses in Wisconsin. We need a lieutenant governor who gets commerce, who understands economic and workforce development. And that's me. And jobs are our top priority.
Let me say, and obviously I won't repeat it, but you mentioned something that and I won't say his name, that a Madison radio host said. Now, you know what Rush Limbaugh has gone through lately, and I don't defend his statements. I don't defend his statements. But what John Sylvester, I did just say his name, what he just said, because I want to rip him, what he just said, or what he said back then about you, I want you to just think about. Imagine if I said that about Kathleen Falk. Imagine that, and instead of radio hosts, it was union leaders. Imagine that. Yeah. I would be gone.
Yes, you would.
And he gets a free pass. And if you don't know what he said about her, I'm not going to repeat it. But that you have to, just is speechless to me that you have on the one side war on women, and he called Condoleezza Rice and Jemima.
Yeah, what he said was, for your listeners who don't know, guys, just the grossest thing you could possibly imagine saying about a woman, that's where he went.
Yes.
But my little girls are someday going to Google me.
Yep.
And that'll come up. I don't want them reading stuff like that. It's disgusting, to be honest with you. And, he apologized, Jerry, and I give him credit for that. And the moment those words were out of his mouth, I forgave him, because that's what we must do in order to move the state forward, but also in order to be good people, good leaders. But we can't have this weird double standard. We can't have, people claiming there's a war on women and then not supporting women who wear different political stripes. See, I think this war on women is taking our focus off of the real war we're fighting. The real war in Wisconsin is the one on unemployment.
Yep.
And I am a woman, and that is the war that I am fighting.
Yeah, but there is a war on women. I hate to tell you this, and you were a casualty of it, although you accepted his apology. Liberal pundits against conservative women. I'm sorry, but that that's true.
You know what, though, Jerry? People will attack me over and over for being a conservative, for being a traditional mom, for leaving my job as a news anchor to stay at home with my kids, for believing that abortion is not an option, for supporting, traditional family values. People will attack me for those things. And I get that. I understand that. But at the end of the day, we must be good leaders and good examples for the next generation. And so that means we keep our heads down, our noses to the grindstone, and we just work harder, because that is how women earn a seat at the table.
But don't
hard work and credibility.
But your final thought would be, don't forget that Rebecca Kleefisch is out there. It's a separate election. It could happen on May 8th.
That's my final thought. Yeah, that's a great final thought. Thanks.